Dominica is an island of volcanic origins located between the French islands of Guadeloupe, Martinique, in the Eastern Caribbean. Dominica is famous for its tropical rainforest and the many rivers and waterfalls which result from the high rainfall in the interior. It is said that Dominica has an amount of 365 rivers, a river for every day of the year, but these rivers turns out to be deadly.
Because before they say that rain for how many days, but that rain lasted for about 3 or 4 hours and caused a lot of havoc.
During the passing of tropical storm Erika, which caused numerous floods around the island. Floods people never seen in their life before.
In the morning it started around 5:30 and neighbors shout to us, time for us to go out, look at water mark.
Early hours of the morning, everybody just start running for their life. You couldn't think of picking up not a passport, not nothing at all because of all the river just occurred on us so quick and fast and everything. I mean, also the little place, it's just, trust me, it's just a disaster.
The last time Dominica witnessed such disaster was on this day in 1979. The small island of Dominica and its capital city, Roseau, took an extreme hard hit on August 29th. Winds with speeds up to 150 miles per hour devastated the island. 37 people died and 60,000 people lost their homes, nearly 75% of the entire population. It was the worst storm to hit the entire island at this time.
Dominica is an island in the Caribbean, one of our brothers and sisters. And then, as you know, that the population of St. Martin are mixed with a lot of Dominicans. Therefore, when there's a problem happening in any one of the Caribbean islands, we all should come together as to make a positive difference. The reason why that now this committee has been formed is that we can look about and to see what we can make a contribution to the humanitarian problem in Dominica. So that is one of the reasons why that this committee has been formed, so that now we can make a positive difference, because we have a lot of Dominicans here in the island and they have contributed to the development of this country. Tomorrow morning we're going to Dominica tomorrow morning in solidarity with the brothers and sisters down there. As you know, Erika hit down there hard, but we got to make a positive, make sure that we contribute in making sure that Dominica can find her footing back on the island. Okay?
Que vit toujours la Dominique, Saint-Martin ne pouvait pas être aux abonnés absents. Et c'est pour cela qu'avec un certain nombre d'associations et un certain nombre de socioprofessionnels, nous avons décidé de nous mobiliser afin de venir en aide. Donc nous avons pu obtenir plus d'une quarantaine de palettes d'eau qui ont été livrées hier à la Dominique. Donc ma présence est pour exprimer de manière beaucoup plus forte et en présentiel cette solidarité entre Saint-Martin et la Dominique.
Oui, bien bonjour, moi c'est Samuel de Radio Soufaya Altitude en Guadeloupe à Sainte-Rose. Donc nous en direction de Roseau en Dominique parce que nous peuple Dominique en belle force par rapport à l'événement qui fait là, c'est-à-dire tempête Erika qui passe et que là nous venons en force. Et puis les frères de Saint-Martin qui là aussi et que c'est un plaisir parce que justement Radio là organisé en collecte de dons qui fait du 1er au 6, c'est-à-dire depuis la semaine passée, il finit hier. Hier, nous finissons l'action là par on collecte devant l'hypermarché à Sainte-Rose. Et aujourd'hui, là, nous allons monter pour le peuple la force là, pour mener des trois habitants aussi, des trois personnes que nous connaissons et nous savons qu'ils recevront en main propre. Il faut savoir que c'est donc là que nous récoltons là, en toute la Guadeloupe. Nous menons un consulat à Dominique La Pointe. Et ils certifié nous qu'ils ont porté manœuvre pour que la distribution soit bien faite en accord avec le gouvernement là. Donc, à dans démarche à Radio Soufaya Altitude, nous toujours à il y en a l'autre. Donc, c'est pour ça que nous avons organisé nous pour aussi monter force là parce que c'est important que nous force là, il y en a l'autre parce que sinon, on met qu'à laver l'autre.
I just arriving from Guadeloupe, Canada to Guadeloupe. It's a situation that we are in because of the storm that passed. I was not there. Now I'm going to see what took place with my country, my lovely country called Dominica.
All passengers for Portsmouth, Dominica, please disembark.
At this present moment, we are in Portsmouth. Of course, this is here which part the container landed with the water, and now we are on our way to Roseau, which part the water, the container of the water be, so that we can meet with the relevant authorities such as the Prime Minister and the government, and for us to understand exactly what needed more to be done for the Commonwealth of Dominica.
What is important for us in St. Martin and for this delegation is truly to express our full solidarity with the people of Dominica. Many persons might know and others might not know the close tie that exists between St. Martin and Dominica. But it's important that we show our solidarity for what has happened, because I've seen some of the videos and St. Martin would not have been able to take it either, because we were going through maybe 6 to 8 months of drought. So the ground is dry. That kind of water would have been a catastrophe for us. So that is why it was so important for us to be here and to express our full solidarity and to see in the weeks to come where can the association or even some mobilization can be done in St. Martin to continue the effort in terms of support.
Finally, after traveling a distance of about 96 kilometers from Guadeloupe to Dominica, there was no time to rest.
Yes, the river flooded the banks here. And this whole street across here, the whole area, the river was raging, flowing down the river there. So all the houses on this side of the road, yeah, they were flooded. The tenants had to flee for their lives, yeah, because of the raging torrents.
Bath Estate, a small community outside of Roseau, had lost 2 residents and a number of homes flooded.
Right on cue.
Right on cue. Came out with, I had my 2 grandchildren there, and well, thanks God, my both sons were here. So I grabbed out the little girl, and then he took the little boy, and we knocked my bigger son, the smaller one, and we ran out. That's all.
What do you remember coming? Did you hear like the water coming? How you recall the water
No,
coming?
well, what happened? How I happened to wake up is I heard the neighbor shouting, making a commotion outside. So I wake up my bigger boy and I say, but Lenny, something is wrong in the road. Something is wrong. So when he opened the door, water started coming in and just water. Right? The door it has a little space so water could come in. So that's what was happening. And my boy, I tell you, we get high quick. But that time run out with my children, so thanks God I'm alive. But like I have to start back again. But that's life.
First the morning at about 3:30, I heard the river rolling, some big stones and so. So I had my little son-in-law living at the back in a little house. So I got up to see if he was there, but like he was there, but he wasn't there. So I went back, paused for 5 minutes, then I got up again when I took the scent of the mud and so. So when I got up, I ended up opening the door, go by the road. A guy came there for transport and so we kept talking. He was telling me about what happening in town and so then I told him to come and have a look at the back, see the height of the river. So he was telling me if we haven't come out in the house. So I tell him I know what my time, you know, because I don't wake up my children and them already to fly anytime. So the little minute we by the road chatting, he told me he's going to wake up everybody on this side, on the river side. By the time he reached maybe the 5th house, the river had already burst at the back on the other side. So by the time people end up coming out from the house, they were all in water already at about 4:40 in the morning.
That morning we heard the rain falling. As a customer hearing rain and then heard the river coming down. So I went at the back that we had my workshop and collect some of my tools. But by the time I was doing that, I observed that the water rising. So I called on my family and tell them we have to move away. Just so we heard another call that the river is coming down. By the time I reached out there, the river already in my waist. I had to grab my grandson and rush or escape.
They would never bring them kind of a river around in Bafo City in my life.
First time you see river?
First time I see river rise like that.
So high.
So high. And it didn't destroy, that's how they destroy everything in everybody place below.
So it was coming down there, right?
It burst how much walls and come and float how much bikes up by my sister. 1,000 or 1,000 bikes floating in the air. Fireman had to come and save that over there.
Damage done is all furniture's gone, appliances, clothing, everything. There's nothing left. Damage up to 5 feet high. The kitchen sink, the refrigerator was there, and we found it in the bedroom there.
Several homes have been washed away, destroyed, damaged, and some have to be abandoned. It is estimated that in Piditsavan, for example, you're talking about 217 houses or homes, and in the other parts of the country, you're talking about 154 so far. A more detailed assessment is being done, and one will look at the actual cost of the damage on persons' dwellings.
Erika left residents of this day a day never to forget: total destruction.
Well, my name is Molly John. I'm from the village of Qualiho. On the 27th of August, we were devastated by tropical storm Erika, and it left me with no chiller, no freezer. It left me without a kitchen, it left me without a stove, it left me without a sofa, it left me without any clothing for my children. Basically, I am unable to do what I love doing. I normally do catering, selling of food to the public. And I also have a mini mart, a small shop. And both of these businesses were devastated. So I'm basically out of a job at the moment. I had a little house, if you can see, on this side. I had a little house there, storing my things that I use for cooking. This is my stove I use for cooking, which is not good anymore, as you can see, full of mud. And this is my kitchen. I have no kitchen, basically. The watermark was up to here, and my dog sand out from up to here. We had to dig out sand. And I lost my iron, my blender, all my pots for cooking, all my cutleries, my deep fryer. Everything you can think of, I lost. All this was sand. This is where we dug out so that we were able to get in. And this is where we dug from. This is the watermark. And so this place was filled with water from these shelves. Everything on these shelves go wrong, got damaged, and just the upper shelves that did not get damaged. But basically, you are not selling anything right now because people are getting food for basically free. So nobody wants to buy anything because you are getting food. So I am basically out of a job at the moment. And my children are out of uniforms, shoes and whatnot. But we have been getting help, we cannot complain. We have been getting a lot of support from the people out of Dominica. We have been getting water, we have been getting food and everything you can think of. The help is really there. So we also want to thank the people for helping us, helping our children with clothing, shoes and everything.
My name is John Loader.
And you're from
I'm from Kulibistri. Tuesday last week, around 6 o'clock, water started to come down. I say big river. Started to take all over the village. My wife, my daughter, my grandchild was sleeping. I wake them up, people are coming up from the house. Time I had to take the little child to go out, to come and take the wife and my daughter. The river started to take me to go down. Some partner had to give me a hand to cross the road, not to say the main river, but on the road itself. Then when I check in the house, I see transport going down. But when everything come down, when I come, you can see for yourself, all inside my place bash up. All them thing, I take that by course and finish it. Don't watch it, it was all under it, on the route out. Them thing, we meet underwater, some partner that clean it for me. They clean it there, but I don't know, because a technician tell me, well, leave it dry still, don't play it. See? So all under my thing there, you see the house there, all under it was. So I tried my best. And there are people that worse than me still. Because you can see, well, I just start to fix them bedroom, all the toilet, all under the cellar, is working. So I expect by next week, some partner have to come and give me a help to see if I go through.
Where we are now, I think we are in a good position, a position of recovery. And everybody right now come together and just try and move, you understand? But the team we have right behind us is team from Colombia, Colombian team, volunteers, we have Americans, Mexicans, and we have other teams, like the fire team came to the power wash because the way the dust right now in the village is causing a problem, you understand? So right now, as I said, we're in a position of recovery, you understand? So they are just power washing everywhere for us, just to make sure that people don't get sick. Because as you can see the type of water that we are getting right now. It's a water, it's a very hazardous water, so we're trying to do as much as we can before the next storm approaches us. As we know, we have the next one, so we're trying to do as much as we can before Friday.
But so far it's doing good.
Real good. Everybody is together working hard, and based on the relief, like food, water, drinks, everything is right on time. We have no problem. Everybody eating, everybody drinking. That's good.
Local businessman also gave his experience of tropical Erika.
That little ravine was running from here to over there. We couldn't even cross that to come across to see what's going on. I could not see anything, but all what you could see there was brown. Brown, just like a raging rumble, I tell you. You had to see that to understand that. Never seen that. Rumble, stones, and it's like an angry set of, I don't know if it's, how you could say, bulls, like a stampede. Coming down there, man, and all you could hear is boom, boom. Boy, you're looking at that there, and we just decide here. That where the river running there, all that was land. That piece of land was attached to my area there. That's like 20 feet of land was taken from the river, you know, under my building. Yeah. All that was water. All that was river. Never seen that, eh? We had the bridge. We had the spring bridge to cross the river from here. Go across. We had yeah, that's 150 feet of bridge, 110 feet, sorry, of bridge. 110 feet of bridge right there. And we were behind that wall, you know. That was a wall behind under there with pipes and another wall. And we were about 5 feet down behind that wall, down. And it yanked out everything. The cables, everything pull out. It just break the wall, pull out everything. That stone, look at the size of a stone that thing bring down. That wasn't there. That building there, twice the size. That wall was twice the length up there. The river was passing all in right over there to come down. That break that, put that in the river, burst that. Looking at the river now and looking at it before. Completely different, yeah. Completely different, I tell you. Yeah, paintball grounds. When we come inside there, for entertainment, we just opened, you know. Probably about a month, 2 months, but it's only on Sundays. We were running it, getting people to accustom to the business. And then we decided the weekend of the storm, the Friday, we were already booking, you know, parties and all of that for people to come in to run from the Friday, Saturday and Sunday on the grounds. The natural paintball grounds, everybody come there and play paintball. Nice game, and after that we had a stream because the piping system get messed up. We had a stream running right there. That's dried out because no water. The river mash up everything. We had a pond with fish we have to redo. We had ponds with fish and stuff. Fish and them already even starting to gone. Away from the tongue, away from the heat, you know. We have the river, we're close to the river. The river is good, but it gives us bad and good when it wants. Yeah, what I can say for that.
Stay tuned to MSR Cable TV for episode 2 of The Aftermath. Erika.